Let me make this really clear. If you're living in the UK and you're either a citizen or you're not a citizen, even just a resident, and you have a business there and you're making money there, please watch this video, because if you make the mistake of waiting too long, it could quite literally cost you hundreds of thousands to millions of dollars. Currently in the UK, if you leave the country and you have money, you don't have to pay an exit tax. So pretty good for that, you know. It's not the same thing in Canada, and we're basically the same thing, okay? It's basically the same country, and it's not the same thing. If we're gonna be really honest with each other, what's stopping the UK from adding this? Especially with, you know, the upcoming changes with the Labour Party. What is stopping them from changing this? To be honest, nothing. This is stopping them from changing it. Just a snap of their fingers, and you, as a UK citizen or resident, could be liable to paying an exit tax to leave the UK. And if I'm being honest, of course, I wouldn't want this for UK citizens and residents, but at the end of the day, it kind of makes sense for them to impose this. Why would they let you just leave the country and pay no taxes? It doesn't really make sense, to be honest. It doesn't make sense that you can have crypto that is untaxed and you can leave the UK and just don't come back within 5 years and you don't have to pay taxes on it, as long as, of course, you become a non-resident and a resident somewhere else. That doesn't make sense to me. In my opinion, that person should, of course, I am the guy that loves to save money in taxes, love to do everything. But if I was the UK government, I would say, no, you're not leaving tax-free. First, pay us a tax and then you can leave. And that's probably what is going to happen. It might not happen right now, although I do kind of think it will, but it will definitely happen in the near future. They need your tax money. It's free money on the table that they can just get before millionaires leave too quickly. And if you don't know this already, I think 9,500 millionaires left the UK this year alone, or forecasted to leave this year alone. The exact figures will be given, of course, at the end of the year, but that's a pretty big number. That's a lot of money and a lot of future tax money that the government is not getting.
Because the UK's Labour government may be mulling to impose an exit tax on wealthy investors who decide to move their funds out of the country.
I don't think this is just speculation. They are literally talking about this. This is in their plans. They want to make this happen. And again, I don't like paying taxes, but I am an honest guy. I like fair taxes, and I think that it's not fair for the government. I know this sounds crazy, but it's not fair for the government not to get a piece of your tax money if you're still in the country. It doesn't make sense for someone to make money in the UK and then just leave the country and pay no taxes. So if you are in the UK right now and you actually have the opportunity to leave before this is changed, you should definitely leave and book a call using the link down below. We would be happy to get you out as soon as possible. I'm literally on the front lines of this. I speak to people from the UK every single day. I get on calls with them and they are moving with urgency. It's not just about, you know, getting a better quality of life in Dubai or getting more opportunities. Now it's about saving a lot of their money and potentially saving them from being able to leave or not leave in the future. So for example, let's say you don't leave and then they implement this exit tax, right? Well, what if you don't have the funds to be able to pay that exit tax? What if your business increased in value and you have to pay a tax on that increase in value, which is not cash value, right? Well, you're stuck in the country now. You can't leave because you can't pay to leave anymore because you don't have the cash. And even if you did have the cash, do you want to blow all that money on taxes just to leave the country? In some cases, yes. A lot of our Canadian clients have to do that because there is an exit tax for Canadians. You have to pay money to leave the country. You have to realize the gain or loss of your assets at the time of your departure. It's not the same with the UK, and I'm sure it will not stay like this. So if you want to change and move to Dubai where you can pay 0% taxes legally, then book a call using the link down below. Don't wait too long. I'm telling you, if you wait too long, you're going to come into issues. So let us help you get out as soon as possible. And if you want a detailed video on how exactly we can help you get set up in Dubai step by step, now this is an extremely detailed video. Watch this one right here.